Let's continue now with live images arriving right now from one of the Caribbean states that has a coast to the Caribbean states of Venezuela. We are talking about La Guaira. These are live images we're receiving, as we were saying, from La Guaira. This is a state that has a coastline in the Caribbean, where you can see the peace and tranquility that currently experiences this region of Venezuela and Venezuela as a whole. Images that prove that dismantle the narrative that is being imposed by hegemonic Western medias that submit to the wheels of the U.S. imperialism, that trying to deceive the international community, saying that in Venezuela there is instability and there is no support for the government. And the images that we are seeing now live is probably completely disprove this, as we are seeing everything live is happening as normal as usual in this Caribbean state of Venezuela, in La Guaira. We have seen people coming out in droves to the different squares and military headquarters where today the National Enlistment Day is taking place, which will take place today and tomorrow Sunday. So we're seeing a strong support for the Venezuelan government, for the elected president, constitutional President Nicolas Maduro, which has been shown over this last week following the military deployment of the United States to the Caribbean, saying that they will accusing without proof, without evidence, of President Nicolas Maduro and other government authorities of being part of this drug cartel that is supposedly sending drugs to the United States, which completely contradicts the research made by the UN body, the international organization, and their section that it has to do with crime and drugs, released a report this year saying that no drug is produced in Venezuela. There are no coca plantation or any kind of drug plantation in Venezuela. There's no facilities or laboratory to produce them, and also proving that most of the drug transit that leaves from Colombia, which is the greatest producer of drugs, is done by the Pacific. So even the UN in international research completely disproves, refutes what the United States is now claiming, with their clear intention of bringing this instability to the nation, with a clear objective of taking down a government that stands for the people and rejects the unipolar world that wants to be imposed by the United States and its allies, as the government of Venezuela as a vanguard of that multipolar world that is being developed by the countries of the South and many other nations that promote a more fair international global governance. So these are the images coming from La Guaira, as we were saying, proving that there is peace, there is tranquility, life develops as normal in the country. At the same time, the people are coming out to the different places, to the different squares and military headquarters to express their support for the Bolivarian government and to express their support to defend their homeland from any foreign invaders.